Well, it's that time of year again. It's time to hang up the holiday hams, boil some Yuletide yams, and cozy up on the couch with some friends for a Christmas movie. And boy, do I have a Christmas movie for you today. Stumbling across this gem was a roller coaster, so you should strap in. It's gonna be the ride of your life. Folks, I present to you Barbie's Perfect Christmas. Our story begins where Barbie lives in this Mario Kart level here with an infinity pool.
Looks like Mario Kart.
Yeah,
That
true.
actually does. You're right.
Yeah.
Barbie, Skipper, Stacy, and Chelsea are preparing for a Christmas trip to New York to visit their Aunt Millicent. Barbie has a Broadway show she wants to see. Skipper has some sort of band thing where she's in a band or wants to ghostwrite for a band or something. Stacy wants to go ice skating at Rockefeller Center. And Chelsea wants...
When the zookeeper sees this, he'll totally pick me to feed the sea lions. Look how it's sparkles!
What? That's what we're working with? That's the MacGuffin or whatever? When the what? When the
zookeeper sees this, he'll totally pick me to feed the sea lions.
It's at this point that we start to see that Barbie is kind of hyping this Christmas up to be sort of an unachievably high standard. But rest assured, it's gonna be amazing.
Oh, wow! This is not how I fucking
I feel like they have
experience
to
life.
learn a lesson, right?
I hope they learn a lesson. That this can't be the message to children. Life is fucking amazing. There's no trials. There's no challenges.
This will be my perfect Christmas.
But immediately this trip is off to a pretty horrible start when there's a severe weather warning and the pilot has to emergency land the plane.
We have a severe weather system in our flight path.
Despite the diversion, Barbie, in a moment of panic, decides to promise that she'll get the girls to New York.
We'll get to New York for Christmas. I promise.
An empty gesture that she'll soon come to regret. Oh, also, Skipper is working on some music during the flight, and Barbie offers a pretty snipey backhanded compliment about how this song would be great for someone else's band.
When you finish your song, I know tons of bands we can get it to. Cool.
Skipper's honestly rightfully pretty bummed about that. But the plane lands safely, and instead of staying in a hotel, Barbie decides to drive her sisters through this pretty serious snowstorm outside of cell range with a rental car, and they get completely lost.
Yeah, no, it's not going so well.
Doesn't seem amazing. That's
This doesn't seem
turn
very-
back. Where the fuck are you going?
Well, that is until they happen upon this building out in the middle of the woods. The building's caretaker, Christy Clausen, invites them to come spend the night. Then the sisters are introduced to the inn's employees, a workforce that's made up entirely of this one family, the Elifs, who I guess they're here by choice. They seem to really like working.
They're gonna get tricked into working with the
They're
Ellis.
gonna be adopted into the Ella
Yeah,
family.
I
They
think
work
so.
for free for us. We just want to work for free. It's like, can you just give us our room key, man? Do you realize the day we've had? Like, I don't care about this right now.
So the girls settle in their room, and it looks like all flights to New York are canceled.
I think we have to kiss the perfect Christmas goodbye.
But Barbie promised she'd get them to New York, so, well, she doubles down on that promise here and digs herself further into a web of lies. She knows it's impossible to get there, but figures they're just better off in this illusion that they're going, as opposed to being stranded in this icy hellscape. But Skipper breaks the news the following morning, and
Our flight was canceled.
the girls don't take it well, but what choice do they have? It looks like they're spending this perfect Christmas in this shithole. But they spend the day trying to salvage this bust trip by scouting the area. Chelsea, a toddler, is left unattended and just books it into the woods, but the sisters chase behind and they end up at this, garage where a band is rehearsing. Lead guitar player Brian immediately fangirls over Skipper. I guess he watched every one of her vlogs.
You have a vlog, right? I watch it all the time.
he wants his band to be featured in one of the vlogs, but I mean, they don't have a website or MP3s.
But we don't have a website or MP3s or anything because we don't have a singer.
But Barbie, still feeling kind of shitty about what she said on the plane, suggests that Skipper could sing in the band.
You even play your song, and you can sing it.
Skipper obviously loves this idea, but is still kind of pissed off, so she tries to seem not too excited about it, and insists that Barbie stay the fuck out of this.
I don't want it to be a Barbie thing.
But Christmas, or whatever, is clearly down to help with this show and sets up this insane event center in the town plaza. And then, in a strange turn of events, the movie actually becomes entertaining suddenly when the squirrel from Ice Age begins terrorizing the holiday event grounds and destroying the entire set. During the chaos, the toddler has disappeared once again. It's at this point that I'm starting to wonder, like, are these girls on the run from the law or something? Because I feel like it's clear they're not fit to be taking care of this kid. But they wander off into the vast tundra only to find her asleep in a decrepit barn. And she's okay, but this Christmas is lining up to be possibly the least perfect in the entire Barbie multiverse. But suddenly, a Christmas miracle occurs. Christy filled the barn with decorations, a stage, chairs, a $60,000-$70,000 setup to be sure. So Skipper pressures Christy into letting her use all this shit that she set up for her new band that just formed an hour ago.
Can we really use it?
But Christy agrees, and the place fucking fills the fuck up. The sisters decide to put on an epic show. It begins with an explosive dog performance by the younger sisters. I mean, this is not what you want to see happening on stage while you're waiting to go on. This is the kind of thing that like puts the whole crowd in a specific mood. It raises the bar to this unmatchable level. Like, how is a band that just wrote a song 40 minutes ago supposed to compete with this? They've got the whole show backwards. Like, you close with the dogs, in my opinion, man.
Look at the dogs on the sides. This would be mind-blowing to see. Someone leaves. This is just the opener.
Yeah.
There's going to be something better after this.
But anyway, the show must go on. So Skipper's new band takes the stage.
It's time. So far, this Christmas hasn't been what my sisters and I expected. But it still turned out to be amazing. 'Cause I'm with you. Woo!
So the band gets into it, and I like this part because the openers, who just decimated the room a second ago, they don't really want to sit and watch this other band, so they're just sort of in the wings. But they check out her live stream from this, like, military app.
Looks like they're in the Navy.
And see that she's basically going to be world famous from this. Oh, and then that weird aunt shows up that they were going to go visit. She kind of has this threatening energy, and she sort of brags about how she got here by giving people custom designer clothing to speed up the flight process or something. Anyway, having watched the whole movie and only heard of this woman once, it's like an underwhelming way to wrap up the whole arc, but I guess I'm glad everyone could be together. And, well, everyone except for the suspiciously missing parents of these kids.
Do anything for the four of you.
But in the end, the Christmas that the Barbie squad thought would be the absolute worst turned out to be absolutely perfect. I guess it just goes to show that you don't need ice skating, Broadway plays, or sea lions
To feed the sea lions.
for a perfect Christmas. You just need each other.
Oh, gee. Oh,
Wait,
don't
this is the
acknowledge
end?
the
They all
viewer.
broke the fourth wall.
Oh.
Oh, well, thanks for watching Barbie's Perfect Christmas with me, you guys. Another YouTube video in the bag. I'm having a great time making these and kind of stoked to have gotten one out in time for Christmas. So, to everybody out there watching, I just want to wish you happy holiday, whatever you celebrate. I hope you're having a great end of your year. If you'll excuse me, I gotta get out of here. I got some presents I need to deliver, so I'll see you in the next video.